halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Well, he did go.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He finds Watson complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll look to throw. And complete once again to Watson. He's got room at the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown!
Christian Watson
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. So that drive... They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going to try and throw. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th. They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Packers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Now a first down carry by Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of the...
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Lions 6.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like,
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He's got this, complete to Williams. And he is going to have the Lions first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll set up to throw.
That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find Hall.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They're going to look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught.
And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Hall. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards and we'll do convert on 3rd.
It's a gain of 6. And the Packer first down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he lost 6 there on the first down play.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
2nd down, another shot for Jones.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
42 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there at one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Keep in mind he had the 3-interception game last week, so we request... They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. You can really tell right now both sides. That time the offense. Again, it's Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. An inside give to Jones. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So now the Lions down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hess. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. He finds his man complete. That's Hess.
Ritter trying to get them up to the line here in a hurry.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw.
And that's caught by Williams.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but that was the key.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring it down right at the 45. He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hess.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Now the 4th quarter.